LegalMatch has definitely given me a more consistent referral source. Those sources are sometimes right in my backyard. Sometimes they're not, but that's okay. I knew that when I signed up. And it's been interesting, especially in this time of COVID, when clients seem to expect and want service to be done in a contactless internet fashion. I think LegalMatch has been a good option for us to expand our practice. Maybe the clients that otherwise would not have used us. Clients maybe 4 or 5, 6 counties away who probably would have driven down the street and looked for signs before, now going online. And when they find out they can get the same service at a competitive price from someone online anyway, just like they would do with a local attorney, I found that's been working out for us. I'm happy with LegalMatch because they seem to have a pretty consistent supply of options for cases. Some are people that are in an area that's not their field. They're not attorneys, so they come with questions that aren't necessarily cases as we would imagine it, just sort of a question here and there. But if you get enough numbers going through the pipeline, then you get some good ones, you get some bad ones, and I'm pretty happy with the flow. Easily a couple a day, sometimes less, sometimes more, but on average, it keeps things going. I like the fact that I can access it through my phone and that I get text messages whenever a new case is posted in my area. A substantial number of the cases I've gotten, easily 30-40% through LegalMatch, have come when I got a text message over the phone and was able to reply from my phone and then speak to the client either after hours or on the weekends. So I like that a lot. And the support has been just fine. If I've ever had a question, they've answered very quickly. So I'm very happy with that. I get several leads a day, and from that, I probably follow up on a couple a week. And then from that, it seems to come in waves. I'm not sure why, but there'll be a week or two where I don't get any cases. And then there'll be sometimes where it'll be 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 in a day. From the ones that I actively pursue, I would say I get maybe 3 or 4 out of 10, I would say. Sometimes it's just a matter of the client wanting someone in their hometown, anywhere from Tampa to the Keys, even if it is going to be an online service. And hey, that's their preference. I always tell them to find someone they're comfortable with, no matter who it is. But other than that, I've got a pretty good shot of getting one. It seems to compare favorably from what I can tell. The system where the people that come to LegalMatch don't have to pay LegalMatch is my understanding. And I think that generates a larger case flow as opposed to some other services where in order to even get on the referral system, the client may have to pay. Maybe over a long enough time span, one might work out better than the other. But I think what LegalMatch has got going on always gives you the possibility of deals coming in, and maybe a good one. I try to respond very promptly. That seems to be key. And that said, I also try to be very forthright with the client. If I don't think that they have a real dispute, if I don't think they have a real case, I tell them that as quickly as I can so that hopefully they'll respect the service we're giving them, a quick and honest opinion, even if it's not exactly what they want to hear. I would say go for it. It's not the cheapest service out there, but I would say that it pays for itself for the most part. There is an ebb and a flow to it, so any given month you might be up, you might be down. But given the number of cases coming through, there's the possibility of snagging a good one. And I especially would recommend it for someone who is in a larger metropolitan area. That seems to be where the nature of this service would be its best value. What marketing advice would I recommend to attorneys thinking about it? I'm not sure. I don't want to make something up, and marketing's not really my strong suit.